Hello friends, it's Cassandra, and I really wanted to make a funny video this week, but I've been doing a lot of those lately, I feel like, and this video is one that's a lot more important to make, so here you are, a more serious video. So if you've read my blog, you know that I have been diagnosed with depression and anxiety for 2 years now. But I've had them for much longer than that, probably 6 or 7 years actually. So right now I'm in a very, very good place with my mental illnesses, but you know, like, that didn't just come on its own. It took a lot of work, a lot of therapy, a lot of medication, and knowing how to combat those thoughts and feelings when the therapy and medication wasn't enough. So today I'm going to share with you 2 different techniques that I really like that might help you as well. So just, you know, a general disclaimer, you know, obviously I'm not a doctor or a therapist or a psychiatrist or anything like that. These are just things that have worked for me and they might help you as well. So for that reason, I want to share them with you. The first one works best for me when I'm first starting to notice that I'm getting depressed or anxious, and that's showering, but it all has to do with the temperature of the water. So if I'm feeling anxious, I will take a hot or warm shower, and then if I am feeling more depressed, I will take a cold shower. Now, when I say this, a lot of people think all the way hot or all the way cold, but it's just slightly warmer than a regular warm shower would be, and then slightly cooler than what I would ideally shower in. So it's enough for your body to notice there's a difference, but not enough to, like, make you uncomfortable. You know, like, the whole point is to help you actually feel better, not to hate yourself and wonder, why am I doing this to me? Yeah, and then there's also those times where, you know, if you have more than one mental illness, you'll know what I'm talking about, but where you feel something is wrong, but you are not sure exactly what that is. There's just something not quite right going on, and so in that case, I'll take a hot shower, and then at the end, I'll just use cold water for a little bit, and then I feel a lot better and ready to live life, basically. The second technique I'm sharing with you today also has to do with water, but it's for those moments when you're a lot deeper in those negative feelings. So if you're in such a deep, like, dark place where you are at the point where you have urges of self-harm, this is a technique that might be helpful to you. There's a lot of different techniques out there to help prevent self-harm and hurting yourself, but this is one that I've personally found is really good. And this one, you actually do use more extreme temperature differences, but not to the point where, you know, it could hurt you. You just go to your sink, you turn on the water, and start with hot water, and rinse your wrists in the hot water for a couple of seconds, and then take them out of the water, turn your water to cold, and I like to count to 10 because that's about how long it takes for my water to get nice and cold after it's been hot. And then you just put your wrists back in, and I don't know why, I don't know the science behind it, but it really, really helps get rid of that urge, for me anyway. These things I learned through my own research and through friends. So it's really, really important to have a group of people. You know, if mental illness is something you're struggling with, it's so important to have a group of people who can support you and who can help you and get you through what you're dealing with. Because I can tell you, you know, going 4+ years alone with my mental illnesses and thinking I was just like a weird kid and things like that, and then transitioning from that to hey, like, there's other kids out there like me, and this is a fairly normal feeling, and there's a reason I'm feeling this way. I'm not just an overly sensitive kid. You find a community that can relate and help and make you feel better. So if you don't already have that kind of community and support group, I really, really, really encourage you to find one. And if you haven't told anyone about the things you're struggling with, please do that, because I truly believe that it's the first step to truly finding healing and recovery. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If you have other ways that you help combat and deal with your mental illnesses and you think they might be helpful to other people, go ahead and put those in the comments. It's always good to help other people, and that's honestly why I started this channel. You might not be able to tell because I've been doing a lot of weird videos lately. I will be making more videos like this or related to this topic in the future, but I will still be doing funny videos because that's part of who I am as well. If you do want to see more of, you know, this side of my life and how I deal with that, I do have blog posts. I will have a link in the description. Till I see you next week, stay safe and embrace the awkward life.